Hey there, crew. Today we're going to sail down the Nile, a journey through Egypt. I love the illustrations in this book, and I love the culture of ancient Egypt too. So here we go. Climb aboard the riverboat, we're sailing down the Nile. We'll visit Abu Simbel in just a little while. And each page has a different word or god or goddess from ancient Egypt. It starts with Ra, who has a hawk for a head, but the sun god with the eye of Ra, the all-seeing eye. We see the temple just ahead, Jabari's in the lead. We stand before the statues feeling very small indeed. And next we have Amun, a ram. Climb aboard the riverboat, we're sailing down the Nile. We'll shop at Aswan's market in just a little while. And here we have Bastet, cat. Kalila guides us to the souk. We buy some food to share. We'll picnic on the island with the others gathered there. So a souk means marketplace. And then the island is called Kitchener's Island. And now we have Isis, a cow. Climb aboard the riverboat, we're sailing down the Nile. We'll reach the Valley of the Kings in just a little while. And here's Thoth, an ibis type of bird. Our pharaohs once were buried here, says Ibrahim with pride, and Tutankhamun's tomb was found with treasures packed inside. So Tutankhamun, King Tut. And then Serket means scorpion. So here's some of the hieroglyphics and artworks. Love it. Climb aboard the riverboat, we're sailing down the Nile. We'll be at the Oasis in just a little while. The Oasis is like a wonderful area with water and green vegetation in the desert. And here we have Anubis, which is a jackal. Zahara greets the farmers who are harvesting their crops. They'll take their fruit and vegetables to sell in village shops. So you can see more sailboats along the Nile, the crops and plants to be sold. And here's Geb, a goose. And you can actually see a golden goose on her head. Climb aboard the riverboat, we're sailing down the Nile. We'll see the Cairo Skyline in just a little while. Cairo is the capital of Egypt. And then here's Sobek, a crocodile. See the crocodile head? Inside the vast museum halls, we see fantastic things. Mustafa spies the mummies of the crocodiles and kings. Yes, they eat mummified people, but also some animals like cats and crocs. And here's Kepri, a scarab beetle. So this mask is of a beetle. Climb aboard the riverboat, we're sailing down the Nile. We'll hike to Giza's pyramids in just a little while. So the pyramids of Giza, amazing architectural forms. And then, of course, the humongous statue of the Sphinx kind of guards the pyramids. And here is Seshat, the leopard. You can see the dress of this goddess has some leopard print. Jamila knows these wondrous tombs built centuries ago still rise above the city with the fabled Sphinx below. So the Sphinx is the body of a lion and the head of a human. And then Tefnut means lioness. A lioness is a female lion. Perfect for the page with the Sphinx. Climbed down from the riverboat, we've sailed along the Nile and traveled across Egypt for just a little while. The day is nearly over, and the sun sets in the west. We'll dream about our journey and the places we loved best. And this is nut, which means water. So a jug of water in her head. And this book is also really cool because in the back there's a map of Egypt. Here's the big Nile River that flows down. And just like in the book, there we have Kitchener's Island. We have the Valley of the Kings, the Oasis, the crocodiles, the pyramids of Giza, the capital of Cairo. So Cairo is really close to those pyramids there. And then the Nile River flows to the Mediterranean Sea, which then also channels to the Red Sea. So cool geography there. Egypt is like the top right corner of Africa. And then I also like this book because in the back there's a lot of information, history, and life, and what did the ancient Egyptians do. So ancient Egyptians were amazing inventors and champion artists. They made jewelry and pottery and glass, and they were doctors and carpenters and architects and sculptors and soldiers and weavers. It took so much artistic talent to create the things that they created. And then, of course, it talks about mummies and pyramids and the gods and goddesses that we saw on every single page. So a little more information about them. And you could do more research as well. But again, I love the culture of ancient Egypt. I love the artwork, the illustrations in this book. I hope it inspires you. I really enjoyed it. Adios, amigos.